Hey, welcome to Daily Bravo Drama. In this audio, we will be talking about Dorit Kemsley, thinking about quitting and demanding massive support from PK. Tom Sandoval's band manager absolutely torching Victoria Lee Robinson, and the incredibly confusing timeline of West Wilson and Amanda Batula's romance from the Jersey Shore to a deleted birthday post. Plus, we're covering lawsuits, deportations, and updates from every corner of the reality TV universe. We'll cover everything coming up in this audio. Hey, this is Delilah.
Hey, this is Faye.
Welcome to Reality TV Audio Podcast, where we break down the latest in reality TV every day.
Yeah, and if you feel like you're absolutely drowning in, Bravo updates right now...
There's so many.
Right, just social media beefs and court filings everywhere. Honestly, you are definitely not alone.
No, not at all. So our mission today is really just to strip away all that extra fluff. We're going to get you completely caught up on this massive stack of news without that horrible information overload.
Exactly, and the rule for today is pretty simple. We are going to state the facts strictly as they are reported in these articles, give a super quick opinion, and move right on.
Yeah, we're keeping the pace moving. No preachy moral lessons today, I promise.
Good, because there's a lot to get through.
There really is. So let's jump right into the most viral, explosive fallout that's just taking over the internet right now.
Oh, you mean the Scandival of it all?
Exactly. The absolute chaos surrounding Tom Sandoval and Victoria Lee Robinson.
It's so messy.
It is. Okay, let's unpack this. Tom's band manager, Jason Bader, just went on the record with the Daily Mail, and he took 0 prisoners.
None. He went all in.
He literally called Victoria evil and a, quote, fame-hungry, ruthless sadist.
Which is just wild language to use in a public interview.
Right. And according to Jason's interview, Victoria was trying to control Tom 24/7. But here is the craziest detail from this whole report.
Let's hear it.
She allegedly screamed that she was going to completely ruin Tom's life, and she demanded what she actually called the Ariana Madix treatment.
Oh, wow. What's fascinating here is that phrase right there,
Yeah.
Ariana Madix treatment. It is incredibly revealing about the psychology of modern reality TV dating, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Because she is directly referencing how Ariana was able to pivot the trauma of the Sandoval affair into this, massive cultural triumph.
Oh, huge.
We are talking major brand partnerships, doing Dancing with the Stars, leading Chicago on Broadway, and hosting Love Island USA.
Right, but trying to demand the Ariana treatment is like trying to catch lightning in a bottle twice, but doing it in a corporate boardroom.
That's a great way to put it.
It just doesn't work mechanically.
Yeah.
Ariana's success happened because the public organically felt invested in her.
Exactly. They chose her.
Yeah, you can't just manufacture that level of cultural momentum out of a standard, super chaotic breakup. When someone demands that treatment, they're basically asking for the massive financial payout without having any of the actual public equity.
Right. You can't just demand the audience love you. And what makes this so alarming isn't just the blatant attempt to, commercialize a breakup. It's how fast it escalated legally.
Oh, it got incredibly dark so fast.
Yeah.
The facts are that Tom was actually granted a temporary restraining order.
Wow.
Yeah, and Victoria was arrested for intimate partner battery after a physical altercation that somehow actually involved her own father.
It is just a highly toxic scenario all around.
Truly, my quick opinion. It's just a tragic mess that needs to be handled offline at this point.
Agreed. And it really highlights the shift where, it's one thing when police get involved, but it is a totally different kind of anxiety when fans appoint themselves as detectives.
Oh my gosh, yes. Which brings us to the incredibly confusing timeline of West Wilson and Amanda Batula.
The surveillance state that fans have built around those two is wild. Modern audiences don't even wait for the season to air anymore.
No, they track every single micro movement. Listen to this timeline, it's exhausting. First, an eyewitness at a Jersey Shore bar goes straight to Dumois.
Of course they do.
Naturally. And they report that West wasn't acting like he liked Amanda at all.
And their proof was what, exactly?
A video of West literally just stacking leftover plastic cups on a table.
Are you serious?
Yes. People spent days debating if he was, hoarding drinks or just politely bussing the table. Then, West shares this really specific birthday post for Amanda, but deletes it almost instantly.
Which is always a red flag for fans.
Right, and that prompts Jesse to jump in and publicly shade West over the throwback Instagram post. But wait, there's more.
Hit me.
They were previously spotted together in NYC and Milwaukee amid all these cheating rumors. And they just attended a wedding together in Montana right as Summer House Season 11 started filming.
So convenient.
Right. Oh, and a quick side note on Wes. Sally Carson admitted she completely fell for this, like, spell that West allegedly puts on women.
Interesting.
Yeah, she shared her text exchange with Kyle Cook right after Kyle was spotted out with another woman. It is just so much data.
It really is. And when you look at all these puzzle pieces, the cups, the deleted posts, the cross-country sightings, what you are actually watching is just a battle for narrative control.
100%. Before a single episode even airs.
Exactly. Fans act like forensic analysts now, my opinion. Attempting to navigate a new relationship under that relentless 204-7 microscope sounds entirely exhausting.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you can't even clean up a table without spawning conspiracy theories about your emotional availability.
You literally cannot breathe. But look, it's one thing to have fans overanalyzing your bar etiquette. It is a completely different level of stress when the court system is looking at your mortgage.
Ah, yes. The high-stakes financial divorces.
Exactly. We are moving from the messy younger casts straight to the legacy housewives. Dorit Kemsley, is accusing PK of trying to formally evict their kids.
Which is a massive escalation to put in a public filing.
It's huge. So the facts are, Dorit claims PK promised to pay the mortgage instead of formal child support. But she says he failed to do that. So she is now officially requesting $43,000 per month in combined child and spousal support.
That is a staggering number.
It is dizzying. I have to ask you a specific question about this. Is requesting $43,000 a month just a standard Beverly Hills negotiation tactic like anchor high so you settle lower? Or is this a sign of severe financial distress behind the scenes?
Well, it's basically the reality TV divorce playbook. In these high net worth splits, those initial filings are definitely used to establish the status quo of the lifestyle.
Right, like what it costs to keep the lights on.
Exactly. But when you start using aggressive language like eviction in a public document, that almost always points to a total breakdown in private negotiations.
That's like she's weaponizing the press.
She is. They know these filings get picked up by the blogs instantly. They use that public embarrassment as PR leverage to force the other person's hand.
Man, using housing security as PR leverage is just brutal. My take is that it's incredibly sad for the kids involved. Let's hope they settle it quickly.
Yeah, absolutely.
But speaking of brutal realities, let's check in on Orange County.
Oh boy.
Shannon Bedore just gave an interview reflecting on exposing her ex-husband David's affair way back in season 9. She also addressed Tamra Judge relentlessly poking her on the Ultimate Girls Trip.
Right, Tamra was mocking her over a missed water bill, wasn't she?
Yes, exactly. And Shannon noted that she actually got in trouble with production for how intensely she reacted to Tamra's cruelty. So she's now setting firm boundaries with Tamra.
Probably for the best.
Definitely. She also mentioned she's open to dating again. And in other OC news, Vicki Gunvalson is returning for season 20.
The OG of the OC is back.
She is. And she is currently defending Gina Kiev's finances. Gina is battling cancer and needed a GoFundMe, which sparks some major fan backlash because, fans remember her being wealthy on the show.
Right, people are so critical.
Vicki stepped right in to defend her friend's need for help.
This really illustrates why these long-term friendships fracture on camera. The pressure of the show just exacerbates real-life financial and emotional stress.
Oh, completely.
Like, a missed water bill isn't met with empathy. It becomes a punchline for a co-star wanting screen time.
Yep, it's all about securing the spot.
But regarding Vicki, my opinion is that defending a sick friend who is asking for help is just standard loyalty. The audience's perception of their past wealth shouldn't even matter.
I completely agree. Good for Vicki. Okay. We're going to head over to Miami and Salt Lake City next to look at how show productions physically impact these real-world relationship statuses.
Let's do it.
But first, a quick shout-out to you, our listener. You are dodging so much information overload today, getting the whole stack of updates in one sitting.
You really are. And hey, while we're talking about production schedules, here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that reality TV timelines are so rigid that cast members often have to buy incredibly expensive wardrobes months in advance?
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah. And if the network unexpectedly delays filming, these stars are just left sitting on tens of thousands of dollars in unused seasonal clothing that they can't even return.
That is insane, which actually perfectly sets up Marisol Patton's latest update on Miami.
Oh, the pause.
Yes, Marisol revealed that RHO is officially on a pause. Filming was supposed to happen in March, but it got pushed back. Apparently, the show was replaced by other Housewives series just because of scheduling conflicts.
Even with cameras down, though, the cast updates keep coming.
They really do. Alexia Napola is 100% back with Todd Napola. They are reportedly stronger than ever in a new $5 million home.
Good for them.
Yeah. Martina Navratilova and Julia Lemigova are still together. But Larsa Pippen and Lisa Hochstein are both single again.
And Larsa is dealing with a very specific kind of online backlash right now as a side story.
She is. She posted this heavily filtered, completely unrecognizable new picture on Instagram, and fans are literally begging her to, quote, please just stop.
It's so intense.
And meanwhile, Lisa's ex, Dr. Lenny Hochstein, has just been named in 3 brand new cosmetic surgery medical malpractice lawsuits.
Wow. If we connect this to the bigger picture, you really see what a production pause does to these people.
How so?
Well, the presence of cameras acts like an artificial anchor. It incentivizes people to stay in bad marriages for a storyline or to aggressively maintain this illusion of wealth.
Well, that makes so much sense.
Right. So when a show pauses, the adrenaline drops. They're suddenly forced to actually deal with their real-world consequences off camera, like divorces falling apart, or in Lenny's case, actual malpractice lawsuits.
The reality TV bubble just pops.
Exactly.
And it is definitely popping in Salt Lake City and New Jersey right now. The facts are, Whitney Rose and her husband Justin have officially split after 16 years of marriage.
That's a long time.
It is. And over in Jersey, Kim DePaula is claiming that Teresa Giudice will exit RHONJ after the upcoming season following some quiet deal with Bravo.
A deal with Bravo?
Yeah, Kim noted that production apparently feels responsible for the prison time that Teresa and Joe ultimately served.
That's wild if true.
Yeah, my opinion. It's probably a good time for Teresa to step away anyway. But speaking of real-world consequences, we are going to pivot now from relationship splits to the most serious real-world events in today's news stack.
Right, because outside the Bravo bubble, real life does still happen.
It does, and this is really heartbreaking. Melania Giudice is mourning the tragic death of her 20-year-old childhood best friend, Victoria Zardoya.
Such an awful situation.
It really is. According to a statement released by a friend, Victoria Silberbush, Zardoya suffered fatal injuries after a devastating fall down some stairs while they were exploring the Fort Dade ruins in Tampa.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, first responders actually used a helicopter to transport her, but she tragically passed away 2 days later. Joe, Teresa, Gia, and Adriana Giudice have all posted heartfelt tributes.
Just terrible news.
It is. My thoughts are just that life is so incredibly fragile. We just want to extend our deepest empathy to her family and friends.
Absolutely. It really grounds you when you hear things like that amidst all this reality TV drama.
It definitely does. Now, shifting gears to another situation where real-world systems strictly intersect with reality TV, we have a major update on international borders and the Below Deck franchise.
Oh, right. The deportation.
Yes. Natalia Scudder from Below Deck Med was detained at LAX and actually deported back to Australia.
Wow, deported.
Yeah, she was questioned over an O1 visa, which is for content creators and people with extraordinary ability. The facts are she had her phone searched, suffered an anxiety attack, and spent 30 hours in a, quote, disgusting, dirty detention center before a 17-hour flight back home.
That sounds like an absolute nightmare.
It really does. Oh, and briefly, Lisa Vanderpump's formal response to her handyman lawsuit has just been revealed in the courts as well.
You know, the overarching mechanism here is that immigration authorities and the civil court systems, they do not care about your reality TV fame.
Nope, not at all.
Like, international reality stars often underestimate the complexity of work visas for influencers. They think their follower count grants them leniency, my opinion. Visas are incredibly complex, and as Natalia learned the hard way, the Border Patrol doesn't care if you're on Bravo.
Definitely. They just follow the letter of the law. Okay, we need to clear the rest of this board, so it's time for the rapid-fire roundup.
Let's do it.
Here's where it gets really interesting. Let's look at how the rest of the universe is fighting for relevance. First, RHOA, Season 17, Episode 16.
Okay.
Shemaya hosted a Halloween party to soft launch her rum line. Now, Angela Oakley had previously accused Shemaya of sleeping with a married, green-bearded lawyer named George.
A green beard.
Yes. And George actually arrived at the party dressed as the Riddler.
You can't make this up.
He denied the sexual claims and said he drunkenly joked about paying Shemaya. But despite this, Drew Sidor declared Angela vindicated.
Just classic Atlantic chaos.
Exactly. Over on DWTS. The next pro, a contestant was literally hit in the face and sent home by a competitor. This was after Val Schmerkowski had questioned A.J. Pritchard's attitude.
Things are getting physical on the dance floor.
They really are. On Selling Sunset, Heather Ray El Moussa is returning for Season 10. She teased that something juicy happens right at the beginning with Christine Quinn. Keep in mind, they haven't spoken in 4 years.
Right, breaking a 4-year silence just as cameras turn back on. Standard procedure.
Absolutely standard. Okay, Vanderpump Rules in the Valley. Kristen Doubt shared a sad update that she is no longer super close with Shayna Shea. She also gave updates on Stassi, Katie, and Ariana.
The shifting alliances over there are wild.
So wild. Meanwhile, Brittany Cartwright revealed a 20-pound weight loss and officially confirmed her GLP-1 use amid all the online backlash.
Her transparency is notable considering how many reality stars actively deny using those weight loss drugs.
For sure. Over to Summer House and In the City. Paige DeSorbo shared a new pic with boyfriend Joe D'Amelio in Italy, sparking major engagement rumors.
Naturally.
And Lindsay Hubbard revealed why Katie Arundel barely appeared on In the City, and clapped back at Whitney Franzway's suggestion that she lied about crying for 6 months.
It's just drama on every coast.
It really is. Down in the Midwest, McBee Dynasty's Allie Eklund responded to claims she misrepresented her relationship with Stephen McBee Jr. She trash-talked his ex Kayla Jackson and addressed their secret split.
The sheer volume of crossover drama today is just dizzying.
It is. And finally, Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Brian Pontarelli's alleged mistress appeared in a photo showing off an engagement ring. And Brian is literally in the background of the shot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she is heavily hinting at damning recordings amid an ongoing lawsuit.
So, synthesizing the court takeaway from today's massive stack of sources.
Yeah, what's the verdict?
Reality television is moving at lightning speed. It is fundamentally blurring the lines between produced storylines and very real, very serious life events.
It really is.
Like, we are watching evictions, deportations, and lawsuits unfolding on the exact same timeline as Halloween parties and cup-stacking controversies.
Yeah, it's wild.
The machine just never stops turning.
Never. Make sure you tune in next time because we are tracking a leaked group chat that threatens to completely tear an iconic cast in half. You won't want to miss it.
It's going to be a big one.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But before you go, we want to leave you with a final provocative thought to mull over on your own.
Think about this.
If cameras suddenly stopped rolling tomorrow on all these shows, how many of these feuds, these romances, and these lawsuits would instantly disappear? And how many are actually rooted in real life?
It's a fascinating mechanism to consider.
It really is. Keep your eyes open.